Up next, the Knicks take it on the Hawks. For the Knicks, they lost Game 2 at home. Crucial to win here on the road. Hawks, Knicks, round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. The college trio outside. Brunson at 1 with Hart and Bridges on the wings. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. The shot by Towns, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Daniels. Stolen by Bridges. Hart passes to Towns. Back to Hart. New York working the ball around now. Bridges finds Hart. You look at the Hawks. They may be the lower seed, but they have a chance to take the lead in this series.
Yeah, and they've done well to get this series tied at 1 game apiece. Now they need to take control, and to do that, they've got to defend their house.
Inside. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, Johnson is a wing who wants to go inside. He doesn't settle too often.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. From downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. Back to McCollum. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, in that two-player action, I really like Okongwu as the pick. He moves really well.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Hart from long range. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires in the triple.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Johnson. McCollum against Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. McCollum's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Here's McCollum after the basket by New York on the other end. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Johnson a screen on Hart to the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart. High post Towns. It's stolen by Okongwu. And he's gone for the lob. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. Up top Anunoby. And here's Brunson. This one for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Daniels left side. Now here's Alexander Walker. Knocks down the long J. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Daniels using that vision.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Ryan, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Daniels. No points so far. For 3, McCollum. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. Here's Anunoby. The 3 is up. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Now here's Brunson. And Anunoby a screen on Okongwu. Towns looking for an opening. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Brunson missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Picked up by Okongwu. There's McCollum with the three. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Back to McCollum. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Over Towns. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. To the paint. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges. Brunson's got 5 now.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
McCollum against Brunson. Johnson a screen on Hart. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Bridges. No made baskets yet. And Brunson, here we go. Towns for 3. Gets it to go.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kuminga comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Buddy Hield in for C.J. McCollum. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Clarkson's checked in for New York. Atlanta also making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Vincent is subbed in for Daniels. And a switch here also for New York. Shamit's checked in. Now here's Hield. Johnson a screen on Clarkson. Here's Hield. Pass to Johnson. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Newell, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Alvarado's checked in. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. Rebound Atlanta. Now Vincent on the wing. Risache. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. And Atlanta making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And stolen by Alvarado. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New York.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Shamet. Risache covering. Alvarado. Pass to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. Can't get it to go. Making them 0 for 2. Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Vincent. Outside Risache. Outside Hield. to win the cold spell. The three is up. Bradley misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Launches a three. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside heel. Pass to Rizachet. And here's Vincent. Fires for three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Shamet into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Rizachet up top. No points yet. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Bradley. Robinson defending. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-4 run. Clarkson against Hield. On the wing, Clarkson. Over Hield. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. So for the Hawks, Gay comes in for Bradley. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Vincent. Towns, he's checked in for New York. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. McCollum outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
Hield against Clarkson. Five to shoot. Robinson, a screen on Hield. Clarkson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for New York. And during that quarter, he was everywhere, just wreaking havoc. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
C.J. McCollum is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Zachary Rizachet. And it's Gay in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. No good on that one.
Rizachet does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
And the second free throw is good.
And the first pick in the 2024 draft, Zachary Rizachet has such a polished game at such a young age. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep improving.
And the basket by Towns.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Left side, Rizachet to the wing on the left. Fires from deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
McCollum outside. lays it in.
The veteran McCollum finishing with the flush.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Fades away. Gay with a rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Yeah, that's a nice assist for Risacher. Playmaking will be key in his development.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. Misses the baby hook. Hawks trail by 4. To the paint. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Towns. Clarkson outside. Here's Shamet. Risacher covering. Shamet, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Alvarado. Towns on a screen. Here's Shamet. Risacher covering. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Gay. And Kispert is subbed in for Hield. And a switch here also for New York. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Shamet. Now here's Johnson. Give him 8. And here's McCollum. And Atlanta misses again. New York leading by 4. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns a screen on McCollum. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Kispert on the wing. Back to Risacher. And there's a pick. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. And Atlanta misses again.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson with the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Knick lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Risacher. Kispert on the wing. Back to Risacher. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Lets a floater go. The rebound by Atlanta.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Kuminga. Here's McCollum. Soft touch off the glass. And that's now 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
Well, he's not just a perimeter threat. McCollum is also skilled at finding ways to score inside.
Brunson driving. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And stolen by Brunson. To the inside. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now here's Kispert. Alvarado defending. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to Towns. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Up top, McCollum. Brunson defending. Brunson against McCollum. And he drops it in from the low post. McCollum's got 9.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Alvarado outside. Clarkson outside. And the 3 off target.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson a screen on Clarkson. The 3 from Rizachet. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. That one falls. 11 points in the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Kuminga. Dyson Daniels comes in for Rizachet. And it's Alexander Walker in for McCollum. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Towns. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And it's McBride in for Alvarado. Okongwu. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, this is why you really got to hit Okongwu if you're going to foul him, or else he'll just power right through.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Free throw good, Okongwu.
Well, when you watch Onyeka Okongwu, he's a guy who rebounds, scores, improves his game, and he's still got a lot of room to grow.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Inside, and so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the inside. Robinson with the block.
Couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Hawks trail by 7. Alexander Walker with it. He's got 6. Kispert, right side. Back to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. From the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Hart passes to Brunson. Here's the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. Let's go with a three. And they recover it. Hart from long range after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Kispert. He's scoreless. Outside, Alexander Walker. There's the screen by Johnson. Oh, wow!
Look out!
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Brunson passes to Hart. Hart with a screen on Daniels. Outside McBride. Pass to Hart from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Outside McBride. 43 seconds left in the first half. Outside Brunson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Now here's Kispert. He's covered closely. Here's Alexander Walker. It's stolen. Fast break. Here comes New York. Pass to Anunoby. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Hart from long range. No luck on that one. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. And whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New York Knicks.
Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Hawks trail by 11. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Johnson a screen on Clarkson. Left side, Alexander Walker. Clarkson with the defensive effort. New York leading by 11. Hart passes to Clarkson. Back to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Offline with a three. Atlanta is shooting about 47%. A nice number. McCollum on the wing. Brunson defending. McCollum, the pass to Okongwu. That one goes. Count it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And for the Knicks, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Pass to Towns from deep three-point land. Atlanta with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
McCollum against Brunson. The kick out to Johnson. Picked up by Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Brunson. Oh, Brunson with the floater.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Back to McCollum. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Knicks leading by 8. Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Brunson inside with the finish.
Able to keep his cool. Brunson doesn't let the clock force his shot.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. They get the rebound. Out to McCollum. And there's a 3-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Shamet, he's checked in for New York. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 8. McCollum finds Okongwu. Now McCollum. Brunson defending. Picked up by Okongwu. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, great to see Okongwu not only finding chances to score, but looking for more. Not being satisfied with what he's done already.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Okongwu. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Now just a 4-point New York lead. Pass to Shamet. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson passes to Towns. Oh, Towns disregarding the D.
Yeah, Towns able to work through the contact down low. He's gotten better at that over the years.
Pass to Daniels. It's hard against Johnson. Now here's McCollum. Okongwu, a screen on Anunoby. Daniels passes to Okongwu. That one drops for him. Okongwu's got 20 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Shamet, covered by Alexander Walker. Brunson against McCollum. Over to the wing. Towns for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. McCollum against Brunson. Daniels outside. Back to McCollum. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Alexander Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Now here's Brunson. 17 points in the game. Anunoby passes to Towns. And the shot no good. A bit short. Hawks trail by 7. Pass to McCollum. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Brunson against Okongwu. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And New York has possession. Following the 3-pointer by Atlanta. Towns, a screen on McCollum. Brunson passes to Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you defend Towns as the screener in this action. He can slip, roll, pop out.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Atlanta making some changes here. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Daniels. And Hield is subbed in for Alexander Walker. New York also changing it up. Robinson comes in for Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Shamet. McCollum's shot is off. Knicks leading by 8. Towns, a screen on Hield. Down low. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Towns, too strong.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
Outside Johnson. Pass to McCollum. Goes up on the baseline. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Brunson passes to Towns. No good on the three. Hawks trail by 10. And here's Risache. Anunoby covering. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Pass to Robinson. Left side Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Towns passes to Anunoby. Brunson against Johnson. Alvarado outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Risache. Anunoby covering. Healed for three. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. McCollum against Brunson. McCollum with some nice D. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 8-point game. Pass to McCollum. The floater. And it's good on the layup. McCollum's got 16 points now.
Making it look effortless. What a smooth shot by McCollum.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Atlanta making some changes here. Gay's checked in for Johnson. Kispert comes in for Risache. And Vincent is subbed in for McCollum. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Outside McBride. Robinson, a screen on heel. To the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Vincent. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside heel. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Vincent. The three. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 10-point Knick lead.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
Here's Vincent. Here's Gay. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
McBride passes to Robinson. Down low. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Vincent passes to Hield. Takes a three. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Kispert is out there with Kuminga. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Gay in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. And Atlanta with possession here. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Alvarado with a steal. Pass to Sohan. Clarkson outside. The 3. Sinks it from distance. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside, here's Gay. The shot won't fall. Sohan with some nice D. To the inside, Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Now here's Kispert. Back to McCollum, looking to end the run. Clarkson grabs a miss. Knicks leading by 15. Takes it inside. Capitalizes off the crossover.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Kispert outside. Back to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing, the Knicks pull it in. On the wing, Clarkson. McCollum defends. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Sohan. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Now here's Kispert. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Knicks leading by 17. Outside Brunson. Outside McBride. Lets it go from deep. Kispert grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to McCollum. There's a screen by Johnson. And there's McCollum on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 3 assists tonight.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 21.
They're really working the paint now.
McCollum, the pass to Kispert. Outside Kuminga. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Now Kispert for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Now here's Brunson. Now McBride. Towns outside to the paint. Robinson gets the bucket. And that's 10 points for Mitchell Robinson.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
Outside Hield. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. And it's powered home by Towns.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Now here's McCollum. No good on the shot. Good D by Brunson.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Outside Robinson. Brunson on the drive. And that one drops for him. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Johnson a screen on Brunson. There's McCollum with the 3. Counted from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Towns on a screen. Baseline try. Brunson misses. Hawks trail by 16. Pass to McCollum. Hield, the screen on Brunson. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 24.
Well, and they have to just keep feeding C.J. McCollum. He is on a heater.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Screen by Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Throws it up high. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Oh, mercy. Mercy me. Kuminga can really get up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Kuminga. Daniels comes in for Kispert. And it's Alexander Walker in for Hield. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Shamet. And Clarkson subbed in for McBride. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Brunson misses.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
McCollum, the pass to Okongwu. Outside, Alexander Walker. McCollum taking his time here. Drives to the hoop. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hart with a screen on McCollum. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game. On the wing, Clarkson. Back to Towns. Launches it. Drains the triple. Towns has got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
McCollum against Brunson. McCollum, a pass to Okongwu. And some solid defense from Towns. Knicks leading by 17. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brunson against McCollum. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson to the middle. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
He's more than capable of running an offense. McCollum is a combo guard who you trust with the ball.
Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Up and over McCollum. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 18. It's stolen by Clarkson. Outside Hart. And here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. Five on the clock. Hart with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Let's loose for 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Johnson.
Aggressive move by Johnson, attacking the heart of this defense.
First one falls.
And look, with Jalen Johnson, the talent's always been there, the versatility. But what he's really worked on is the consistency with his shooting and taking care of the ball.
That one misses. New York leading by 17. Up top, Anunoby. Here's Towns from downtown. That misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Daniels. Oh, off target from downtown. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now Clarkson. He launches. McCollum with the rebound. Here's Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Now Anunoby. Hart outside. Towns up top. Screen by Hart. Oh, got a piece of it. Now McCollum. Hart with a rebound.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert. And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Knicks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And in what could be a series-defining victory, they go up 2-1.
And both teams knew tonight would be important. The winner captures momentum going into Game 4. It's been an interesting matchup.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Karl Anthony Towns.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Here's McCollum. With the shot. Oh, it's off. And New York has possession. 15-point game. Brunson taking his time here. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied.